What's going on, my DC fans? And you know what? We're starting to get a little bit more here news with DC, especially with Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. We got a synopsis. The reason I didn't make a video on the synopsis is because it's exactly what we thought it was going to be. You know, it's Batman versus Superman. Of course, there's a new threat. They're fighting each other, but they have to work probably together to fight this new threat. I'm thinking it's Doomsday or Lex Luthor. Luthor. So, the synopsis is whatever, honestly. Give me another trailer. But the big news, too, is also, man, as you can see, remember, I have to freaking, I don't have internet, so I have to go off phone, and then I go to another house, and that has internet. That's how I do it. But at Licensing EXPO 2015 in Las Vegas, they're displaying a lot of Batman v Superman their costumes, and I'm just gonna break down the costumes, what I think about it and stuff. And then, as you guys know too, Marvel will not be in Hall H this year in Comic-Con, and I'm bummed out, man. I mean, I didn't get in last year, and I'm trying to get in this year. I mean, like, fuck, what the hell, Marvel? They're saving it for Disney Expo, of course, but I'm kind of pissed. But Star Wars, hopefully they do a lot of Star Wars this time around. Rogue One, I want to see more of that. And also see what they got works for the Boba Fett spinoff or whatever, or the young Han Solo. And also, this is the time to shine for DC. DC has to take a step forward and introduce all these other, Wonder Woman. What's the deal with Wonder Woman? Batman v Superman, maybe dropping probably another trailer or even having some footage out there. This is DC's time to shine this year at Comic-Con, because Marvel's not going to be there, and they could really just say, you know what, Marvel, you fucked up, buddy. We're about to boom, bomb drop. But let's go to the pictures. I'll have the source link so you guys can follow along and check it out. It's on Cinema Blend. They always have great stuff. So let's go to Batman's costume, and Batman's costume looks beast, man. It looks so badass. It's black and gray. We already saw, images of Ben Affleck, of course, the trailer, that little fat head or design looking thing. But just seeing like it on a mannequin and stuff, like it looks so awesome. The ears, just a little bit more longer still, but honestly, the cowl looks sweet. I do like it. I love how the symbol is bigger than, other than Christopher Nolan's. The belt is a little bit yellow, which is awesome. I mean, I don't want it bright yellow like animated series, but it's great that they brought in the yellow for the utility belt. I just love how the gray and the black really just comes together. I mean, this costume, when what's his name? What the hell is his name? I can't think of his name from right now. But when people were saying this costume is awesome, you haven't seen it in the big screen at all. This is the Batman, man. This is Batman from the comics. This is Batman from even I could see him mostly in the comics. This is comic book Batman to me. This is like, new age comic book Batman to me. I don't want to say Batman anime series until, I think when the white comes in, it does reminisce of it. But this costume looks sick, dude. I just think Batman looks so dope. I think Ben Affleck is going to just kill it. He's already huge. Hopefully his acting, though, hopefully him as Bruce Wayne really holds up. But the Batman suit, just amazing, guys. I mean, it just really looks great. I think that it's up there for probably one of my favorite Batman suits of all time in cinematic movie-wise. So I got to take a look at it. And then you can see the cowl and the cape are connected. And I guess he can move his neck. It's not going to be like, Christian Bale's where it's like where the cape isn't. I don't think the cape is connected to the cowl, but the cape is connected to the cowl for Ben Affleck's Batman. And then we have Superman. Now, I really feel bad for Superman because it's supposed to be his sequel. We're supposed to, this is supposed to be him rocking it. First of all, the mannequin's too little compared to freaking Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill freaking buffed up. He is huge. This guy got bigger. So the freaking mannequin they have having Superman's costume does no justice to Henry Cavill, because Henry Cavill is huge. Now, I guess there's a little differences on the S. The S doesn't look too much stitched. I don't want to say stitched, but like, you know, that kind of material. It looks more solid. You do definitely have the yellow in the background. You have the red, and the S is more solid, more brighter red. It seems a little bit more brighter. You have somewhat of these yellow kind of, or like a utility belt type deal going on, but it's not a utility belt. It looks like a belt, but I don't think it is. It's just really just color added onto there. I think it's a belt. Not really sure. It You don't have, like I said, you don't have the red underwear. You don't need the red underwear, honestly. Come on, guys, you don't need the red underwear. I mean, what can you say with Superman's costume? It's Superman's costume. I'm surprised they didn't go black and gray. I'm surprised Zack Snyder just held his giddiness to not do that. They'll probably do that once Doomsday comes in. But you know, Superman's costume looks sweet. It looks cool. It looks like the other one, honestly. Just a few details here and there. But I feel bad. I just feel bad because it just seems like Batman and Wonder Woman are getting all the attention, and Superman has been, you know, the second fiddle. He's not number one at this point. It's Batman that's number one right now, that people are looking forward to. I feel bad because Henry Cavill does a great job as Superman, but hopefully that changes while watching the film. Now let's go. I mean, Superman's costume, there's not too much to talk about there, but let's talk about Wonder Woman. Now, Wonder Woman, a lot of people wanted to know if they're going to go, you know, we saw a picture of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman in the costume. I really liked it. I thought the crown was a little bit it was a little weird on her head. That was just me. But looking at Wonder Woman's costume, it looks pretty sweet, actually. It definitely looks Amazonian. It looks kind of Greek mythology, honestly. It definitely has like a lot of kind of brighter colors. I think they did a phenomenal job, honestly. I mean, this looks so legit than the TV pilot that was going for. I think this costume looks so much badass. You have the whip or the lasso, and then you have her sword. No shield. Excuse me. The crown is fine. It's fine still. It looks okay, honestly. The little crown. I definitely love the arm guards. I definitely love the color, the red, gold, and blue scheme. Instead of having the spandex, honestly, you have like a little kind of like a not a sheet, just that battle armor. You know, it's just battle armor that mixes that color in. Overall, man, I think it looks really, really great. I think Gal Gadot, a lot of people are complaining about how skinny she is, and you know, at the beginning I was too, but you know, if they can make Ferrara so badass, and she is so awesome. She's not the biggest person in the world. She's pretty skinny too, Ferrara, from the first Man of Steel films. Zack Snyder made her such a badass character because how she fought. I think there's going to be no problem with Gal Gadot fighting in this film, if she fights at all. She probably will. I think the Trinity will unite, especially if Doomsday comes in. But, man, this costume looks great. Very detailed on the chest area. You definitely have that gold right here in the chest. And then you have it looks like the Wonder Woman symbol on her her waist. And then you have, it just looks very, very awesome. I love the color scheme. I love basically the Amazonian Greek type armor that's going on there. I love the sword that's displayed. I believe that's her shield. You have her shield on her left arm. That looks pretty sick. I mean, I think Wonder Woman, they're going to make her a badass. It just really depends on Gal Gadot and her acting ability that's going to bring it all together. I did want a more beefier Wonder Woman because that's just me. That's how I've been. That's how I view Wonder Woman, as this, you know, strong Amazonian woman, where Gal Gadot is tall, but she's skinny as hell, you know, and she just doesn't scream Amazonian to me. But we'll see how it goes. And, you know, Ben Affleck, huge guy. This guy is going to embody just like the physical peak of Batman. But will he be able to bring that, you know, his act? This has to be Ben Affleck's best acting performance, hopefully. I hope in order for him to really just, you know, nail this role. Because to me, Ben Affleck's not that great of an actor. He's okay. He was okay in Gone Girl. I didn't think he was all too phenomenal. He's an okay and independent kind of type films. In Argo, he was good. But I just think this has to be his best acting ability to really just like shut up everybody. Especially as Bruce Wayne. I mean, I want to see a man who could play Bruce Wayne and then change it up to be Batman. I think he could do it. I have confidence in Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot. I think Gal Gadot, I call her Gal Gadot. I like her in Fast and Furious, so let's see. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill, I hope he gets a lot more to do in Batman v Superman acting wise, and I think he will, especially when he's going to be Clark. And because he didn't get too much to do in Man of Steel acting wise, and I think he is. I'm seeing that his new movie, that little spy movie with Guy Ritchie's directing, it looks great. Can't wait to see that movie to see what he's got. So thank you guys for listening. Please check it out on Cinema Blend if you're following along. What was the best costume you think? I would have to go with. I have to go Batman, man. I mean, Wonder Woman it's between Wonder Woman and Batman, but Batman, just like, I thought they couldn't get any better with the costume design of Batman, unless they, pulled out from the pages of the comic book or the animated series, and they did. They really just did a phenomenal job on Batman's costume. It looks beast. I mean, it looks so awesome. And then Wonder Woman's too. It's up there as well. So let's see it in action though. Let's see how it looks in action. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I make videos every single day and I try my best. And please comment below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on everything. So thank you guys for listening. DC power to the Batmobile.